Dear child, your finger is hovering over the screen. A message half written, a reply that could sting, and your chest feels tight with heat. You've been holding your tongue all day, smiling when you didn't want to, swallowing what you really felt, trying not to make things worse. Beloved, you feel angry and tired. You feel wronged. And underneath it, you feel small, like you have to defend yourself. You've been thinking, they started this. If I don't push back, I'll look weak. Maybe I should just say it and be done. Precious one, you fear being walked over. You need clarity. You need a steady hand in the moment you could either heal or harden. So pause with me for a little while, not to trap you, not to judge you, but to help you choose what will keep your heart clean. My child, Jesus is watching, so choose carefully. Not like a guard looking for mistakes, not like someone eager to shame you, like someone who knows what your next step will cost you, like someone who loves you too much to let you wound yourself. Dear heart, I know what it's like to feel cornered inside your own emotions, to feel your dignity threatened, to feel the urge to strike back just to prove you still matter. Loved one, the decision in front of you is not only about that message, it's about the person you will become if you keep responding from this place. Sweet soul, you have been bruised, and bruises make everything feel tender. Even a small comment can feel like a shove. My dear one, I am not asking you to pretend it didn't hurt. I am not asking you to be fake. I am not asking you to swallow pain until it poisons you. I am asking you to slow down long enough to hear what is true, because truth can steady you when emotion is loud. Beloved, there are two kinds of strong. One kind gets applause. The other kind protects your soul. And the second kind is the one I want to give you tonight. My child, Jesus is watching, so choose carefully. He is watching the moment you feel justified, watching the moment you could punish with words, watching the moment you could bend the truth to win, not to catch you, to guide you, to keep your hands from building the very chains you hate. Dear heart, I know the argument in your head. It's just one sharp reply. It's just one little lie. It's just one private habit. It's not that serious, precious one. It becomes serious when it shapes you, when it trains your heart to reach for darkness as comfort, when it teaches your mind to call harm necessary. Loved one, your pain is real. But pain is not a good leader. Pain will drive you to do things that feel powerful for a moment and leave you emptier later. Sweet soul, you've been craving relief. Something to release the pressure, something to make you feel in control again. My dear one, control gained through harm always comes with a hidden bill. It costs peace, it costs tenderness, it costs sleep. And then you're left not only with the original hurt, but with regret sitting beside it, heavy and cold. Beloved, I do not want that for you. My child, Jesus is watching, so choose carefully. Let those words land in the gentle way they were meant, not as fear, as care, because He knows the difference between conviction and condemnation. He knows what you've been carrying. He knows how hard you've tried to stay kind when you felt provoked. Dear heart, you have been doing better than you think. You have held back more than you know. You have walked away from fights you could have won with cruelty. Precious one, that matters. It matters even if no one applauded you. It matters even if the other person never noticed. Loved one, heaven does not measure you by how loudly you proved your point. It measures you by the quiet strength it took to keep your spirit clean. Sweet soul, the world will tell you, say whatever you want, do whatever feels good. Take what you can, protect yourself no matter what it costs others. But I am telling you something deeper. Protect your heart without destroying it. Stand up for yourself without becoming what hurt you. My child, Jesus is watching, so choose carefully. Not to control you, not to restrict you, not to crush your personality. This is the one time I will use a short repeated cadence, so your mind can hear it clearly. Not to shame you, not to scare you, not to take your voice away, to keep you free, to keep you whole, to keep you from trading your future peace for a moment of heat. Beloved, you are at a crossroads tonight. Just one, not 100, not your whole life at once. One decision, one response, one direction, and it will lead somewhere. Dear heart, you have been thinking about what they deserve, but I want you to think about what you deserve. You deserve a heart that doesn't feel heavy with regret. You deserve sleep that isn't interrupted by replaying what you said. You deserve self-respect that doesn't depend on winning an argument. Precious one, you deserve peace. Loved one, choosing carefully doesn't mean you become a doormat. It means you become wise. It means you become steady. It means you stop giving your power away to someone else's behavior. Sweet soul, they may be careless. They may be unfair. They may be loud. They may be wrong. But you do not have to let their wrongness teach you to be someone you don't like. My child, Jesus is watching, so choose carefully. He is watching the hidden places too. The choices no one else will see. The shortcuts that feel harmless. The secret anger you feed in silence. Not because he is eager to punish, because what is hidden still shapes you. What you practice in the dark becomes your reflex in the light. Dear heart, you already know this. You've felt it. Every time you gave in to something and then felt dulled afterward. Every time you crossed your own line and then tried to laugh it off. Precious one, you don't have to keep crossing your own lines to survive. You don't have to keep numbing to get through. Loved one, I can teach you another way to cope. A way that doesn't cost you your tenderness. A way that doesn't leave you ashamed when the moment is over. Sweet soul, I am not asking you to be perfect tonight. I am asking you to be honest. If you're angry, admit it. If you're hurt, admit it. If you feel betrayed, admit it. You don't have to dress it up to make it acceptable. My dear one, your emotions are not sins. They are signals. What matters is what you do with them. What matters is what you build from them. My child, Jesus is watching, so choose carefully. And because he is watching, you are not left to figure this out alone. He is the one who can steady your hand when you want to type something cruel. He is the one who can soften your tone without making you weak. He is the one who can help you speak truth without using it like a weapon. Dear heart, there is a way to be honest and still be kind. There is a way to be firm and still be clean inside. Precious one, you can say, "That hurt me," without saying you are worthless. You can say, "I need space," without making a threat. You can say, "I won't accept that," without turning into a storm. Loved one, I know you want justice. I know you want fairness. I know you want to be respected. Sweet soul, I do too. But I also want your heart safe, because some kinds of justice make you pay a price that's too high. My child, Jesus is watching, so choose carefully. There is a quiet dignity he offers you, a dignity that doesn't need to shout, a dignity that doesn't need to humiliate someone else to feel real. Dear heart, you have been afraid that silence means surrender. Beloved, sometimes silence is wisdom. Sometimes silence is strength. Sometimes silence is you refusing to throw your peace into a fire just because someone offered a match. Precious one, you do not have to respond tonight. That is an option, not avoidance, wisdom. Loved one, you can step away long enough for your emotions to settle so you don't hand the steering wheel to your anger. Sweet soul, Your anger wants to protect you, but it doesn't know how to love you well. It only knows how to strike. My dear one, let me love you well tonight. Let me guide you into a response you won't regret later. Dear child, Jesus is watching, so choose carefully. He is watching your heart, not just your behavior. He is watching the why, the ache beneath the reaction, the fear beneath the defensiveness, the loneliness beneath the craving. Dear heart, you have been craving something, not just relief, not just control. You've been craving to feel valued. You've been craving to feel safe. You've been craving to feel like your life matters and your feelings matter. Beloved, your feelings do matter. Your life does matter. And you are safe to bring that need to me instead of trying to force others to meet it through conflict. Precious one, you cannot bully someone into giving you the love you deserve. You cannot punish someone into becoming gentle, but you can choose to stay true to the person you are becoming. Loved one, that is power. My child, Jesus is watching, so choose carefully. And hear this clearly. His watching is not a threat. It is an invitation to integrity. Integrity is when your private self and your public self start to match. Integrity is when you stop living in two different rooms, one where you look good and one where you fall apart. Sweet soul, integrity is peace, because there is nothing to hide, nothing to cover, nothing to fear being exposed. My dear one, you have been anxious because you've been carrying too much inside, too many thoughts, too many impulses, too many unsaid things. Beloved, you can bring them into the light gently, not by broadcasting them to the world, but by admitting them honestly before they harden into habits. Precious one, you are safe to say, I feel tempted. I feel angry. I feel like doing something I'll regret. Loved one, honesty is the beginning of freedom. My child, Jesus is watching, so choose carefully. Now, let me guide you through what careful actually means. Careful does not mean fearful. Careful does not mean stiff. Careful does not mean you become quiet just to keep people comfortable. Careful means you consider the fruit. What will this choice grow in you? What will it train your heart to reach for next time? Sweet soul, some choices feel good immediately and sour later. Some choices feel hard immediately and sweet later. Beloved, you've tasted both. You already know. Precious one, the hard path tonight might be the healing path. The healing path might be a calm reply, a delayed reply, a boundary without venom, an apology where you were sharp, a refusal to participate in gossip, a choice to be honest without being cruel. My dear one, you can be careful and still be real. My child, Jesus is watching, so choose carefully. And I want to talk to you about the secret fear that has been driving you. You fear that if you don't react strongly, you'll be ignored. You fear that if you don't protect yourself harshly, you'll be hurt again. Beloved, you have been hurt before. That's why you're tense. That's why you feel ready to fight. Precious one, your caution is understandable. But you do not have to live as if love is always about to betray you. Loved one, there are safe people in this world, and there is a safe place in me even when people are not safe. Sweet soul, you can learn to discern. You can learn to say yes wisely. You can learn to say no calmly. You can learn to walk away without needing to slam the door. My dear one, that is maturity. And maturity is not cold, it is steady. My child, Jesus is watching, so choose carefully. Let the idea of his gaze become a comfort, not a weight. Because when you feel watched by love, you stop performing. You stop hiding. You stop pretending. You become honest, and honesty brings peace. Dear heart, you may be thinking, but what if I choose wrong? What if I already did? What if I already said too much, already crossed the line? Beloved, it is not too late to return. It is not too late to repair. It is not too late to soften. Precious one, you can pause mid-sentence. You can delete the draft. You can send a different message. You can choose humility without humiliation. Loved one, you are not trapped by your last mistake. You are not defined by your worst moment. Sweet soul, the path back to peace is often one small, honest step. My child, Jesus is watching, so choose carefully. He is watching your willingness to make things right. He honors the humble heart. He strengthens the tired one. He helps the person who says, I don't want to be this way anymore. Dear heart, that desire in you, to be better, to be cleaner, to be steadier, that desire is a sign of life. Beloved, dead hearts don't care. Hard hearts don't pause. But you paused. Precious one, that pause is sacred. It's the space where change becomes possible. Loved one, you're not here by accident tonight. You're here because you needed a steady voice before you acted out of pain. Sweet soul, I am giving you that steadiness now. My child, Jesus is watching, so choose carefully. And I will tell you what he wants for you. He wants you free. He wants you whole. He wants you able to love without losing yourself. He wants you able to stand firm without becoming cruel. Dear heart, you can have a backbone and still have a soft heart. Beloved, you can be strong and still be gentle. Precious one, you can be honest without being harsh. Loved one, the world might call gentleness weakness, but heaven calls gentleness strength under control. Sweet soul, it takes strength to speak softly when you're provoked. It takes strength to refuse to wound back. It takes strength to hold your tongue when you could win with words. My dear one, I will give you that strength. My child, Jesus is watching, so choose carefully. Now, let me bring you toward relief. Relief comes when you stop fighting inside yourself, when you stop arguing with your conscience, when you stop negotiating with what you already know is right. Dear heart, you already sense the better path. You already feel the difference between a clean decision and a compromised one. Beloved, you can choose the clean path without fear. It may feel like you lost at first, but later, you will realize you protected something priceless. You protected your peace. You protected your future self. You protected the softness in you that makes you able to love well. Precious one, you will thank yourself later for choosing carefully now. My child, Jesus is watching, so choose carefully. Let me give you a simple way to test your next step. Ask your heart, quietly, will this make me proud in the morning? Will this make me heavier? Will this make me more like who I want to become? Dear heart, you don't need a complicated system, just honesty. Beloved, if your next move is driven by revenge, it will not satisfy you for long. Precious one, if your next move is driven by integrity, it will steady you for a long time. Loved one, if your next move is driven by fear, it will keep you tense. Sweet soul, if your next move is driven by love and wisdom, it will make you lighter inside. My dear one, choose what makes you lighter. My child, Jesus is watching, so choose carefully. Now, I want to speak to the shame you might feel even hearing these words. You may think, I should know better. I've messed up too many times. Why am I still struggling with this? Beloved, you are not a lost cause. You are a growing person, and growth is not instant. Precious one, learning to choose well is a process of becoming steady. It is built in small decisions repeated over time. Loved one, tonight can be one of those decisions. One small victory, one quiet turning. Sweet soul, you don't need to be perfect to be loved deeply, but you can become more whole because you are loved deeply. My dear one, that is the order of things. Love first, then growth. My child, Jesus is watching, so choose carefully. And because He is watching, you can stop hiding. If you feel tempted, admit it. If you feel weak, admit it. If you feel angry, admit it. You are safe to be honest here. Beloved, you do not have to pretend you are better than you are. You only have to be willing to become better than you were. Precious one, the next right step might be very small. Close the app. Put the phone down. Drink some water. Step away from the argument in your head. Write your feelings somewhere private. Rest your eyes for a few minutes. Loved one, these small actions can save you from a big regret. Sweet soul, I care about you that much. My child, Jesus is watching, so choose carefully. Now, let me deepen the understanding. You have been reacting strongly because you're not just responding to this moment. You're responding to old moments too. Old times you were disrespected. Old times you were ignored. Old times you had to swallow your voice. Beloved, your reaction makes sense. But you don't have to let old wounds decide today's behavior. Precious one, you can heal old wounds without using new weapons. Loved one, you can protect yourself without becoming dangerous. Sweet soul, that is what I am teaching you. Dear one, you do not have to repeat history. You can write a different ending tonight. My child, Jesus is watching, so choose carefully. And here is the calm assurance. Even if you have stumbled before, you can stand again now. Even if you have said harsh words before, you can speak gently now. Even if you have made choices you regret, you can make a clean choice now. Beloved, now is powerful. Now is where change happens. Not in your imagination of a perfect future, in this real moment. Precious one, you don't need a new personality. You need a steadier center. Loved one, I will help you build it. Sweet soul, you have permission to be firm, but you also have permission to keep your spirit clean. My dear one, you can walk away from what steals your peace without announcing it to everyone. My child, Jesus is watching, so choose carefully. Let that watching feel like warmth, like guidance, like someone standing close enough to steady your shaking hands. And if your heart needs one more layer of comfort, hear it gently. You are still loved while you are learning. You are still held while you are choosing. You are still cared for even when your emotions are messy. Beloved, I am not disgusted by your struggle. I am compassionate toward it. Precious one, I am patient with your growth. Loved one, the careful path is not the path of fear. It is the path of wisdom. Sweet soul, the wise path will feel quieter at first, but it will feel lighter later. My dear one, you are allowed to choose the quiet path tonight. My child, Jesus is watching. so choose carefully. And now I will end with gentle nearness. You don't have to rush to decide everything. You don't have to force a perfect response. You don't have to win tonight. Just choose what keeps your heart clean. Choose what keeps you free. Choose what you won't regret when the room is quiet. Beloved, set the phone down if you need to. Turn away from the heat. Give your mind permission to settle. Precious one, you can rest in the knowledge that you are being guided toward peace. Loved one, even if the situation is unresolved, your inner world can become steady. Sweet soul, I remain close, gentle, attentive, and calm, until your thoughts slow, until your heart softens, until you feel safe enough to rest. Amen. Beloved family, every message you hear is prepared with care and devotion. We continue this mission wholeheartedly. If you would like to help us continue, the support link is provided in the description and in the comment box below. There is no pressure, only gratitude.